Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here on this yoga mat and in your body. Not that you really have a choice to be in your body, but you do. Let's chat about that for a little bit. We are living in the digital age where we can look down and be locked into a cell phone all day long. And walking around, not even looking up, not making human interactions with people around us, not speaking to people. And I get caught in that loop a lot too. Like, I stick to myself a ton. But it is very important to get into your body, breathe your breath in, smell the things, good or bad smells, feel your feet connected to the ground. Hand on heart, feel your heartbeat. Look somebody in the eye and smile. Even if you don't speak, just acknowledge that there are other human beings that are experiencing this life with us, with you. Be present. Let's focus on pushing through power today. So I invite you to stand in a true north position. So I did this today in class. We can stand all day long on our yoga mats. Let me adjust this camera. See, this is why I look at my watch a lot, so that you can see me properly. Yes. I feel like that didn't do anything. Just a little bit. We're gonna back up. Back up. Okay, cool. So, true north. We want a slight internal rotation of our feet. Not pigeon-toed, but slightly internal rotated so that the heel is in line with the second and third toe of the foot. So what this does is allows us to really press our feet down. So ground down through the heel, through the mound of your toes, lift all 10 toes, spread them wide, and place them back down. Feet press down like you are pressing the planet away. And think about it like you're externally rotating. Feel that stability. Keep it. Now press out wide and rotate internally through your shins. You'll feel your legs start to light up. Flex your quads. Draw your pelvis up towards your rib cage. Fingertips spread wide. This is anatomical position for my anatomy people. Inhale, shoulders lift up. Back and down with the exhale. Now this creates power through our body, and we can generate it from the earth. As we press down, we take that strength from the earth through our core, out of our fingertips. So everything is strong and stable, right? Your power starts here. So that way, when you shift to one foot and lift one leg off, you still have that same stability, that same power. We're creating that strength from the ground up. So wobbles stop when we start applying more strength, when we start applying more power. So create that stability. Press down so you can lift up. I feel like I cue that all the time in pretty much every class I teach. Press down to extend up. Good. So let's move. Feet down. Take these next few moments just to come into the breath. Gaze is soft or eyes closed. Settle into your power. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more in. Exhale. Inhale, extended mountain. Press down to reach up. Exhale, fold. Pull the hips back. Fold forward. I did legs today at the gym, so bear with me. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Press your hands into the mat. Step into a high plank. Everything is driving into the earth. You're stable, you're strong. Shift forward, lower halfway. Elbows back, sternum forward. Up dog, flip the feet. Breathe in. Down dog, hips high. Full breath in. Exhale. Inhale, gaze to the top. On empty, tiptoe there. Feel your core squeeze with every step you take. So left core, left foot, right core, right foot. Let it be individual, even though it's all one thing. Halfway lift, breathe in.
Forward fold. That sounds like life. We are all individuals, but we are all one. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, hinge, fold forward. Half lift, full breath in. Hands press, high plank. Lower halfway to low. Inhale, up dog, breathe it in. Down dog, hips high. Full breath. On empty, tiptoe. Yes, use your core, use your power. You are consistently pressing the mat away. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold. Your feet are grounding everywhere you go. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands press, high plank. Lower, up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top. Exhale, tiptoe there. Halfway lift, full breath in. Fold. Chair pose, bend your knees first, sink your hips second, lift your chest third.
Breathe deeply here. Exhale, hips back and down. 5 of these breaths, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay. Inhale. Forward fold.
Halfway lift, full breath in. Flow, high plank to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in. Let it go. Now set your true north up here in downward facing dog. Heels press apart. I keep on knocking this mic with my glasses. Hopefully y'all not hearing that too bad. Heels press down and out. Inner thighs squeeze towards one another very gently so that you can actually maintain it. Inhale, right heel up. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Send your left inner thigh towards the right. Lift your right knee higher. Inhale, straighten that leg square off. Step through warrior one. Squeeze in, knee towards chest. Press the earth away. Step there, warrior one. Hips lower. Fingertips reach up. Inhale, press down, reach high. Exhale, deepen. In. Out. In. Deepen. This time, interlace behind the back. Full breath, lift the chest. Humble warrior, drape over your thigh. You can stay on top of the thigh. You can drop down into it. Now, this is like an active lizard pose. So we're pressing our feet down. Knee rocks out. You may be able to tap your head onto the floor. Just stay grounded through your feet so that's available to you. For 3, 2, rise up, warrior one. Breathe in. Hands to the mat, high plank. Lower, up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. And out. Inhale, left heel high. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Reach inner thigh to the left. Lift the knee high. Full inhale. Exhale. Extend, breathe in. Exhale, knee in towards nose. Step forward. Warrior one. Inhale up.
Deepen. Option to interlace your thumbs. Pull apart, flex through your triceps. Breathe deeply. Sit lower. Interlace behind. Lift the heart. Humble warrior.
Take what you need on this side. Really load through the back foot so that you can sit deeper into your hips. Warrior one with the breath in. Hands to your mat, step into high plank. Press your thumb and index down firmly to support your wrist even more. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Let it go. Keep that tiptoe moving. Inhale high on toes. Tiptoe toward the top. This is for your core and for pressing the earth away. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold. Chair. Inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Flow. High plank. Low. Up dog.
Down dog.
Inhale, right leg high. Step through warrior one. Back heel down to reach up. Full breath. Exhale, arms behind. Inhale, interlace, lift the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Stay grounded here. Lean into your warrior three. Press the front foot, float the back leg, stay bound. Focus on your point. You're grounded so you can lift higher through the rest of your body for 3, 2, 1. Here's the fun. Tilt into standing split. Imagine that you're still touching toward the ceiling. So reach your fingertips up. This helps you to stay lifted for 3, 2, 1. Rise. You have the balance, warrior 3. Breath in. Stack your hip. Left over right. Bound half moon. Stay focused, stay active. Your strength is what keeps you balanced for 3, 2, 1. Step back into warrior 2. No rush. Reach front to back. Breathe into it. Shoulder blades to touch. Sit deeper in the hips as your wrists reach further apart. Now, pull the right glute back and pull your left inner thigh forward. Peaceful warrior. Intentionally stretch your low back. Pull your tailbone down and reach through the right side body. Breathe here. Side angles. Reach forward. Don't let the hips move back. Keep reaching forward and tilt your arms. Earth to ceiling. Let your shoulder and your elbow and your wrist be in one line, earth to ceiling. So a lot of times we reach forward, stack everything here. Let's move dynamically through this here. So keep your legs strong. Peaceful warrior, lengthen. Side angle, extend it. Nothing else moves but the torso. Peaceful warrior. Side angle. Peaceful warrior. Flow, high plank. Float the right leg. Roll left side plank. Bring your right knee into chest. We're here in this space for 3, 2. Now, gently step your right foot behind you, high on the ball of your toe. Wild thing. Stay on the pinky edge side of your long leg. Look overhead here for 3, 2, 1. Knee in towards chest. Step forward. Low lunge. Hands inside the foot. Lower the back knee. Full breath in. Exhale. We find strength and power so we can find ease and release. We're here for a few moments. Allow your hip to rock out wide. Notice the balance here between humble warrior and lizard pose. So we're letting ourselves be slightly more passive in our lizard as we ease into the stretch versus applying strength into our humble warrior. We're here for another breath in and out. Hands plant. Walk your foot between the hands. Extend the leg long. Full breath here. Exhale, half split. Pull the hips back. More dynamic movement here. So as you inhale, shift forward. Exhale, reach and lean through the hips back. Inhale forward. Exhale, sink back. One more time. Inhale forward. This time, hands back behind you. Stay with this balance for 3, 2, 1. Now lean forward, float, airplane. Breath in. Hands to heart, step into chair pose. Inhale, lengthen up. Hands connect to heart, twist to your right, elbow in or outside of thigh. Stay with me for 5, for 4, 3, heels down and out. Toes behind second and third toe. Full inhale. Exhale. Breathe, chair pose. Fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Flow, high plank. To low. Up dog, breathe. Down dog, out. Inhale, left leg high. Knee through, step into warrior 1. Root the feet, rise up. Breathe deeply. Interlace your arms behind. Lift the heart center. Humble warrior. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Once more in. Start to shift and float. Warrior 3, stay bound for it. And now notice, if you start to heel toe like me, recommit to pressing the earth away. Everything is tight, so you can be lighter. Full inhale. Stack. Right hip over left. Inner thigh pulls towards the right. Lift the back heel higher. You know you can do it for 3, 2, 1. Gently step into warrior 2. Reach front to back with the breath in. Sink. Inhale. Exhale. Next breath, peaceful warrior, stretch the low back. Side angle. Stack your joints, top to bottom. Stay deep in the hips, engage the back leg. Let nothing below your hips move, below the waist. Peaceful warrior, inhale, stretch the back. Side angle. Peaceful warrior, breathe in. Side angle. Peaceful warrior, full breath in. Take your flow, hands to the mat, 3-legged plank, step back. Roll to the right side plank. Left knee in towards chest. Full inhale. Exhale, wild thing. Step behind you, high on the toes. We press down so we can lift up. Squeeze the earth intentionally. Full inhale. Exhale. Draw your knee back into chest. Quietly step forward. Use your core. Lunge. Hands meet the inside of your foot for a lizard. You can rock out wide. Take what you need here. If you have a block, you can put it beneath your forearms. If this is just a little too far. Yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Consistency beats intensity every single day of the week. But that doesn't mean you don't use intensity. Be consistent about it. Take a breath in. Let it go. Once more in. Exhale. Walk your foot between the hands. Extend your leg long. Lengthen through the spine. Pull the hips back, torso forward. And move through it. Inhale, shift you up. Exhale, extend through the back leg, through the hips. Inhale, rise high. Exhale, reach. Once more, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hands back. Stay high on the toes. Fingertips flex wide. Shift forward, warrior three. Take your time. Step in a chair pose. Full inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to your toes, back to that true north variation. Inner thighs squeeze, outer shins turn in. Hips back and down, glutes out wide. With so much to think about and so many checks to check, time flies, right? We're back in chair. Breathe it in. Fold. Lift high on the ball of your toes here. Exhale, bend the knees, start to sink. I want you to balance and maintain that stability and distance between your hips and your heels. It can be an inch. Do your best to not let them touch so we can really focus on creating more strength in this balance. Arms at cactus, heart center or overhead for 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen up, we'll rise. Keep pulling your inner thighs and heels towards one another. Full breath on the extension. Exhale, we'll lower back down. I like my fingertips to touch. You can also interlace to apply more strength. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Heels down, hips down. High boat. Right hand, right thigh. Left arm and leg go long. Breathe into here. Exhale. Now rise up. Switch sides. Left hand, left thigh. Inhale. Really create stability while we're down here. And as you rise, you can use that core stability to help you up. We'll do that a few more times on each side. So right hand, right thigh. Inhale and extend. Exhale, drive up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful job. 5 more. All right, last one. That's it. Now, peace sign, fingers take toes. You can also take ankles. Whatever works better for you. My arms are pretty long, so it doesn't matter. But I want you to extend the legs up and press your feet into your hands, or vice versa. So we're grabbing our ankles. And you can lean back while you press into your hands. This is just creating stability so you can find balance. So that way we don't fall back. Shoulders pull back and down. Chest stays lifted here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, hold that. Lower all the way down to a hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug in. Full breath in. Exhale. Breathe deeply. Release it out. I invite you to a happy baby. You can take your feet, knees out wide for some hip support here, or start to draw your knees in towards armpits. Keep your sacrum down as best you can so you can really focus on the opening of your hips. Option to extend your legs long, one at a time. You can do both at a time, but do your best to keep your sacrum and your pelvic crest connected to the floor. Feet gently meet the mat. Press your heels, lift the hips up. Glute bridge, bridge pose. Right here, I see a lot of sagging hips here. I don't ask because, people show up exactly how they need to on a yoga mat. But I want you to press down to lift up. Now, for me personally, this makes sense. Press down through your shoulders, through your feet to lift the hips up. If that does not make sense, let me know in the comments how I can make it make more sense, how I can explain it better. But we are rooting to lift up. We are engaging muscles in the legs, quads, glutes, hamstrings. All of it should be working. If your glutes are not working, act as if you're driving your feet up towards your shoulders. Now, pick a leg up. Hips lower, press high. 5, 4, lower to hover. 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted in the hips, lower the foot. Straight to the other side. We're only doing it one time each way. Lower, lift, lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the feet, lift the hips up. Full breath in. Release it down. Step your feet wide. Allow your knees to fall together. Rock through the hips left and right. Allow your knees to draw in towards one another. Let your feet go wider than the mat. Meet yourself where you need to be. If you need more support, walk your feet closer to the bottom. If you want to feel this a little more intensely, draw your feet up towards you. We'll take a quad stretch, one leg at a time. So bring your left foot flat. Pull your right heel up until you can drop your top of the foot down. So we are in a deep quad stretch. This is a slight internal rotation of the right hip. This may be perfect for you. You may not be knee touching the ground. As long as you feel this in your quadricep, in the stretch, and no pain in your joints, you are perfect. We're here in this space for a few breaths. If you want a little more intensity, you can take your foot on top of the thigh and let that knee rock out. We're here for a full breath in and a full breath out. I'll take 2 more of those. Plant your left foot. Gently untuck those toes and cross your right ankle over thigh. Recline figure 4. You can rock your hip left to right. You can stay here and press your thigh away. You can lift the leg bind and reach through for a figure 4. Take 1 breath in and out. Release the legs. Both legs roll to the left. Look to the right for a supine figure 4. Breathe in. Exhale. Once more in. Out. Come back through center. You can reach the right leg up and shake it out. We'll do the other side. So knees can start out together, feet wide. And then find that same variation. Right foot plants. Draw your left foot up in toward the glute until you can allow your foot to meet the top of the mat. The top of your foot to meet the mat. Now, sometimes I speak English like it's not my first language. It's perfectly fine. Breathe into this stretch, into this intensity, and see what you can let go of. Let go of the fight, let go of the struggle, let go of the tension in your face. Only then should you apply more weight, more depth, more effort. Take your time. Plant the right foot. Ease your way out of this and cross your ankle over thigh. Recline figure 4. You can press your thigh away. You can lift the leg bind and thread through. Gentle release when you're ready. Let your legs rock out to the right, look left. Slowly come back through center. Extend your legs up. Shake them out. Arms can reach up towards your feet. Gentle release from everything. Let it all drain. Now find stillness. Option to take a shoulder stand. Triceps press into the mat. Engage. Press down to lift up. Hands support the low back. So we are reaching up toward the ceiling with our legs. Toes can flex. You can floint here. So pointed feet, flex toes. Glutes engage. Hips towards the head. I like to reach my arms up. Do not do this if you are new to this. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Support yourself, plow pose if it's available for you. Legs can go overhead. And your breath should be just as smooth and easy as if you were laying flat on your back. If you feel comfortable here, you can bend your knees in toward shoulders. I advise you to not look around and move your neck as actually supporting your weight, and would prefer to be stable. So don't look around. With your eyes, yeah, but don't move your neck. Full inhale. Exhale. Slowly roll out. Nice and long. If you have blocks, put them under your thighs. It's very supportive. Arms out wide. Choose the variation that you want to be in for your final pose. Shavasana. If you wish to stay right here, feel free to stay. Otherwise, inhale deeply. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate at your ankles and wrists. Hug your knees in towards chest and roll to your right. Rest your head with your arm. Congratulations for making it to this moment, for taking what you need, and for standing in your power. Press yourself up to a seat. Gaze is soft. Our eyes closed, hands at heart. May you continue to lead with love, for love will certainly follow. Hands to the mouth. May you speak with compassion and with grace, with kindness and with peace. Hands to forehead. The big, powerful, bright light within me sees, honors, cherishes, loves, and is inspired by the big, powerful, bright light within each and every one of you. Inhale. As we bow together, we say, Namaste. Thank you for showing up and standing 10 toes down on your power. Keep showing up. Like I said, consistency beats intensity every day of the week. You get better just by how you show up. So keep showing up for you. We'll catch you in the next one. TorchedFF. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this to somebody who you know need it. Peace and love.